Hey, buddy. Well, I was really bummed that I couldn't call you. And so since you do get data where you're at and you can't talk on the phone, I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video of me talking to you just like I was talking to you on the phone. So pardon the fact that I'm driving and not actually looking at you, but I'm just gonna pretend you're right next to me in the car, which is good because if you were driving, we would probably get in an accident. So anyways, I wanted to tell you something important. I know this whole God thing is kind of overwhelming, confusing. I mean, gosh, I could think of a lot of words to describe it because I've been there. I've wondered and I've thought, how in the world could I don't even understand this stuff, and is it real, and is it true, and it doesn't even make sense. But you know, the whole believing in God thing, that's one thing, and that's great, that's important. A lot of people just think of it as like a ticket into heaven, which, you know, ultimately it is, but there's so much more to it. I gotta say, the most I think the most beneficial part to me is the relationship with God. That's where it all is, man. That's where, think of like your perfect marriage, or, you know, like your perfect friendship. You know, that's what it's like with God. He forgives you no matter what you do, even if you do things on purpose that are quote unquote bad. Just no matter what, he forgives you. He gives you guidance. He's like the father you never had, or maybe you did have, you know, that gives you advice all the time. That's really good advice that tells you what to do in situations. He's like the person that, you know, always reminds you how wonderful, how special, how loved you are all the time, how unique you are. And gosh, we all need that. And so not just that, but he's your strength, you know. He gives you strength in times that it's just not humanly possible to get through, you know. You and I both know that we've been through some really hard times, and you know, there's just times when you're just like, I don't even know if I could go on, you know, like things are just so bad. But God and faith helps you get through it. And gosh, it's so amazing to know that you've got this God who is better than any human, who's there to guide us and to teach us and to do amazing things in our life that are only possible with him. They're just not even humanly possible. And to communicate with you, I mean, gosh, who doesn't love somebody that's going to communicate with you and to be heard, you know, and somebody that's going to forgive you, and somebody that's going to give you grace, you know. Gosh, that's so important. I even fail to give myself grace sometimes, to be quite honest. I just can't even describe in words how amazing having a relationship with God is. And there's nothing more in this entire world than I would want for anybody that I love than to have a relationship with God. And so that's what I wanted to tell you. And the cool thing is, like, it seems really confusing, and it is, but all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is just be like, yo, God, you know, I don't get all this, and I'm really confused, and this Bible thing, it's crazy, and church, I don't even know what to think about that, you know, but just give me a starting point, God. Talk to me. Open my eyes and open my ears to you, God. I want to have a relationship with you, and I'll tell you what, I promise you, I swear in our friendship, which is almost 18 years now,